see what we got. We got everything on the amp turned down, so let's see what we got here. Now I do gotta change my door speakers out. Gotta change my door speakers out. See how bright this gets. Pretty bright. Probably not showing on the video, but it's pretty bright. Minimum shows the volts. Got 14 volts, 13.9, 14. I don't know how good it's showing up on this. Bouncing between 13.9 and 4 volts, and it's, I guess it says 34 degrees. Hold up. Celsius, and the amp is 93 degrees right now. So see if we can get some tunes playing. Put these windows down, a little warm. It's crazy. This car, well, this truck, it hasn't been drove much in the last few years, and I've been driving it here pretty consistently to work and stuff. And it's a 2003, but y'all know how things go. Older vehicle, once you start driving it again after it done set up a little bit, stuff start playing out, like the door, my passenger window motor done went out, and then I be having the music up loud, so that just pretty much did the factory speakers in. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and replace them. See if we get some tunes playing. What's up, y'all? So there's music playing in this part of the video, so I'm just gonna try to do a little voiceover for these few minutes. But what I was trying to do was get the sub to come on. Everything was turned down on the amp, so as y'all gonna see, I'm gonna get out and go fiddle around with the amp a little bit, and then later on in this clip of the videos, you'll see me. I'm gonna cut the bass knob up, and that's gonna get it to excuse me, it's gonna get the sub to jumping and pumping. But yeah, I guess I'm fiddling around with it, switching through songs and messing with the volume and stuff, trying to get sound out the sub. Yep, just fiddling around with it. Like I said, I got music playing right now, so don't want to get copyrighted, so we'll just mute that out for the time being. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm finna go to the back and look at the amp. Like I said, everything's turned down on the amp, so I guess that was part of me not getting no sound. And then I guess if the bass knob is turned all the way down to minimum, you're not gonna get no sound either, because it's basically cutting everything off with your bass knob if it's on minimum. The cool thing I like about this bass knob is it lets you know when your music is clipping. So I'm pretty sure that that old school Memphis Mojo it's been played pretty hard since I done had it. I know I didn't, not ever having a bass knob or nothing to let you know when your music is clipping. That thing probably done been clipped so much, but it's held on, and it's done took years of abuse. I mean, that sucker done took years of abuse. Every amp I throw at it, it handles itself pretty well. That's why I never got rid of that. I never get rid of that Memphis Mojo. I got that sucker. Probably I got that Memphis Mojo probably in about 2010 or 2011 or maybe 2012. I got that Memphis Mojo in 2012. I traded 2012 tablets were terrible. If you had your hands on like a low budget tablet or just tablets in general, if it wasn't a Apple tablet, it was pretty crappy. But I was in school at Northeast, and you know how like you get Pell Grant money. I used part of my Pell Grant to buy a tablet that they had in there. When I tell you that tablet sucked so bad, I ended up trading a tablet. Like, keep in mind 2012 how tablets were. I traded an Android tablet for that Memphis Mojo. That's probably one of the biggest steals I done had in a while. Like I said, I would get rid of amps and stuff, but I would never get rid of that speaker because I knew I wouldn't never come across it again, for basically nothing. Like I said, I Pell Grant. I got it from school, but basically I traded it for a sucky tablet. And it was well worth it because at Memphis Mojo, it's been doing its thing. It's 2022. I done had that speaker 10 years, y'all. And it's still doing its thing. So this clip is about to, hold on, let me see. Oh no, I still got the volume cut off because the music's playing. But yeah, I basically traded that sub for nothing, if you ask me, because I guess it was one of the guys in the neighborhood. I buy stuff from him. We traded stuff, and he told me he had that speaker, and I told him I'd trade him a tablet for it. I'm like, man, I'll go ahead and do it. Let me tell y'all another steal that I had, but I kind of regret it because I liked the Dreamcast. But I traded when I was in what grade was I in? I think the 8th grade. I traded a Dreamcast for a PSP. But now that I think back on it, that wasn't a good deal because I can't even remember what I did with the PSP. I think I sold the PSP, and I ended up getting I don't think the Vita was out yet. I ended up getting what was that PSP called? You had to download everything. It was called a PSP. I can't remember. It was the one that slid up. Like it was a screen and it slid up. But you had to download all the games on it. I think that was a little bit before the PSP Vita came out. I can't even think of the name of that PSP, but it slid up. Like the keyboard and stuff was up under the screen. You had to slide it up to play it. And I ended up getting rid of that too. But I think back on it, I wish I would have kept that Dreamcast because I was enjoying that Dreamcast a little bit more than I was enjoying the PSP that I traded it for. But yeah, it's neither here nor there. Let's see, I'm still working on that amp back there. I think I got some sound out of it. That's why I'm in a hurry. I got some sound out of it, y'all. Come back up front. I think I'm finna mess with that bass knob. Like I said, the bass knob was on the minimum setting, so you're not gonna get no sound out of it on the minimum setting. Still fiddling around with it. I'm finna cut back into the video and I'll let y'all hear the sound. The sub gonna kind of drown out the music, so it should be all right. But yeah. All right, y'all. Now that I think about it, I'm just gonna drown out the music too, cause YouTube pretty strict. But I got it to jumping and pumping, y'all. But towards the end, I'll let y'all hear it, cause it's just gonna be the bass. You won't be able to hear the music, but I'm just gonna voice this over too, cause like I said, YouTube pretty strict. They don't let nothing slide, so I'm just gonna voice this over. Like I said, the music's playing. Like I said, I think I told y'all in this. I'm gonna run and get a snow cone, so, or it might be in this. I didn't mute it, but I'm gonna run and get a snow cone, and I'm just gonna speed everything up. And when I get back home, y'all be able to hear the sub and stuff playing. Still messing around with it. Uh-oh, my girlfriend done text me. That's her text tone off of Home Alone. All right. All right.